Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, host of a Totally Turtle Sports and Gaming YouTube channel, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
I'm here for Peter.
Lilith Hellfire's last Peter of the year. Welcome back, kids, to the final Ultimate Spider Cast of 2022. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that year-long threat and menace it is.
Hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire, and we're gonna milk Spider-Man as hard and as long as Marvel does. So don't you worry, we're not going anywhere.
Slow down, Mary Jane Watson. Anyway, yes, it's the last episode of the year.
He wishes Mary Jane was like that right now.
Drain that web shooter. All right, kids. So yes, for the fourth
he
year in a
wishes
row.
it was an organic web shooter.
Hey-oh. So yes, for the fourth year in a row, the last episode, of course, the last episode of the year, every year on Ultimate Spider Cast here is the Thwippy Awards, where we praise the best Spider-Man stuff of the year and poo-poo the not so great.
No, we only have a best category. Trust me, if we had a worst category, I debated it, but I like to be nice because I think everybody's just doing the best that they can.
Eve, can you go get Lil for me, please?
What? I do. I don't really poo-poo on Spider-Man. I don't. I know Zeb's just doing the best he can. Jed's just doing the best he can. They got like a million projects, so editorial interference,
dodging crossovers left and right.
Oh my God, yes.
I mean, we're 14 issues into this volume of Amazing Spider-Man, and we're on our second X-Men team up.
Yeah, exactly.
The mutants need help, kids. Is that a sad story?
Yeah, they do. After all the damage that was done to the brand, not gonna point any fingers. Krakoa.
Well, once again, I believe it was the same thing. There was a plan. There was a three-stage plan, and
allegedly, I don't even believe that anymore because it has been one big clusterfuck after another.
Yeah, but supposedly, just like many a storyline in its day, Marvel decided to milk the hell out of it and not leave stage 2. So, I mean, I believe that
you can't give us blue balls. You got to give us the big finish.
Whoa!
Jazz hands.
Whoa! There's my girl.
That's the problem, that's the thing. We just all got blue balls from that X-Men thing, and we're just like ready to break up at this point. We're like, you know what? You're gonna be a tease. You're not gonna put out. We're done here. I'm gonna go read my Marauders and have a good day. Thank you.
Pare it down to 2 manageable teams. Bring back the mansion.
I mean, the 92 stuff is cute, and that's what's selling. So like, figure it out, Steven. Figure it out.
Okay, I know this is supposed to be a Spider-Man podcast, but have you read Exterminators?
No. Should I?
Okay. Well, I mean, it's all right, but it's she's trying to be gratuitous over there. But it's Leah Williams who wrote that Mary Jane series.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was Leah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I saw.
Who's the artist?
I forget. I can look this up, but I saw a preview because issue 3 comes out this week, and it's basically Jubilee was making fun of Boom Boom for having too big of a chest.
Jubilee would never, first of all, but kind of maybe.
Well,
she could be a little twit sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were joking like friends. It was in the middle of a It was in the middle of a battle, and Boom Boom's like, "Don't we have bigger problems?" And she's like, "Yeah, like Dazzler's ab."
Nice.
It is. Hold on, right from Marvel's website here.
Let's see. Yeah, writer Lear Williams, penciler Carlos Gomez.
Okay.
I mean, the art's not bad. I mean, you know me, I would say if I didn't enjoy the art, but yeah, no, the art's not bad. It's decent. I mean, I
I have to
wasn't.
pick it up this week.
I was gonna say,
give it a flip through.
Yeah, just give it a quick. Yeah, give it a give it once over. But yeah, no, I mean it's not the worst X book art I've ever seen. So, which they need to be bringing the art, if not, because they keep bringing books and canceling books. And did I see
So
they're
I figured
canceling?
out what was up with the StreamYard, by the way.
Oh, did you see they were doing they were doing work on it or something?
An update.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 or 3 new updates. There's
Something
there's
like
the
with
webinar one,
yeah.
live stream on air, and then I saw some refreshed like UI stuff. So
Yeah, and there's like 2
they're
new
still doing
tiers.
it though. I can tell.
There's 2 new tiers, like more expensive tiers than ever before. But yes, 2 new tiers.
Yep.
So yeah, all right. So hopefully we should
problem solved. We figured it out.
All right. So you people are like, let's talk some damn Spider-Man. So,
But back to Spider-Man. Sorry.
that's okay. No. These people know how we ramble. And if you like the ramble, stay tuned for Salty and Petty over on Capes and Lunatics Sidekick starting in January. And again, if anything big happens, like every year, if anything big Spider-Man wise happens in December and we don't mention it here, we are recording a little early because Lilith is doing a lot of traveling in December, and by the time this hits the podcast, she'll be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we can listen to this together. Look, I'm looking at you across the room. All right.
I'm giving him the finger more than likely.
She'll be like listening to her headphones. She'll be like, "You know what you effing just said on the podcast?" And I'll be like, "What? I don't remember." I do so many. All right.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. So are we going to go in order of the list you gave me?
You can feel free to jump around. It's just a general guide.
No, I think that's good. All right. And again, we do have feedback from Russell, but Ray, you have failed me.
Russell wrangled up some feedback. I'm so excited because last feedback he gave us was pretty somber over on
I know, yeah.
We Are the Night, the Batman podcast. Sorry, Ray, the chance is never zero, bud.
And I love that meme I saw today. It's just, Kevin Bacon had his choice to be any hero in Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special when he chose Batman when they said be a hero.
As you should, because that's the meme. As you should.
Batman, my favorite character.
That's what you get for not sending feedback, Ray. No, just kidding. But yeah, I'm going to work on my Kentucky accent because Russell keeps sending written feedback. All right, kids. Let's start some, yes. 4th annual Thwippy Awards. Hopefully no one gets slapped. Or
whipped in the face.
Hey, all right.
I think we can bury that joke too at the end of 2022.
What the
slap?
Oh, okay. Well, it's like shut up already. That's all right. I'm sure there'll be some new controversy by then.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so let's get to our categories here. Best single comic book issue. Lilith Hellfire, would you like to start us off?
Absolutely. I am gonna go with Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt from just a couple weeks ago by J.M.D. Mateus and Eder Macesis.
Ew. Okay. Do you want to pick an issue because this is single issue?
Yeah, that number 1.
Oh, okay, number 1. Okay.
Answering the 30-year-old question, and it's a one shot. I thought, right?
No. I think it's a series, but yeah, no. That's the only one out so far. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, that works. Yeah. No, I was thinking his Ben Riley one. No, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, no. Like I said, I enjoy it. It's
So
nice,
it's fan pandering at its finest. That's how you do it, DC. That's how you do it.
and it's nice.
Mamma mia, that's a hot pizza, you know?
And it's nice they let the original writer go back and like answer, hey, what, or like an untold story or anything like that.
Yeah.
Even if DC does do 90s,
because they're kind of ruining Craven, Craven with the X-Men for whatever reason, but like that original, Craven the Hunter stuff with Spider-Man is classic. So I like that we kind of went back to that, and they noticed there was a dangling participle, and they corrected that.
Yes, hit Craven's son's assistant. Yes, swore vengeance, and we never saw that vengeance until now.
I wish they would do more stuff like that. Like, I think that, obviously the character that they would have done that with is Wolverine, but we literally can only deal with Wolverine in the present because we have oversaturated the market on Wolverine so hard. So,
in the past,
it's fun that Spider-Man gets that treatment.
Oh yeah, I mean, at one point, Wolverine had at least 2 books a month,
and he was always showing up somewhere. We were dealing with his mysterious past, or he got sent to the future, or whatever it is.
Well,
he's got kids in the future, whatever it is.
And I'm doing
he's immortal now. Basically, it's like it's a whole thing. So,
and I've been doing a reread of some of the old Marvel Comics Presents. I mean, pretty much, I believe
that was their version of freaking Marvel Team Up, but it was Wolverine.
Oh yeah, no. The game plan originally was like one of the X-Men and then other stories, and then eventually they were just like, no, not any X-Men, Wolverine every issue.
Yeah. What about you, bud?
Single issue, I will give it to what was that? The Spider-Man tie into Death of Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
By friend of the show, Mr. Jed McKay, with Ben Riley and the Black Cat.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, considering, once again, like we've talked about other writers here too, it's like, and two, Jed, good writer, but he was juggling between, the Beyond stuff and Death of Doctor Strange, and nailed it, and which is even more, impressive when you think about it, because it's like, the Beyond stuff, he wasn't writing most of that Beyond stuff.
Yeah, but he hammered out like the outline, and I'm sure he oversaw everything and got things into place.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Give that man an Alpha Flight book once again.
You just want him on an Alpha Flight podcast. You're not slick, Phil.
No, I don't know. Even if I don't think he would agree to it. I don't know, but can I do an Alpha Flight podcast?
No. You and Ray feel free.
No. Don't worry. We'll be doing at least a week of that next year on Marvel Tales. Me and Justin.
Justin doing the Lord's work. Let me know though. I'll send in feedback because I recently just completed that collection. So.
Okay, yeah, I think we're for the first. We're gonna be covering like the first 4 issues or something of like that original John Byrne run.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Lilith is like, thank you, Justin. All right. Best comic arc.
This is tough, but I think I am going to go with. I don't know if I'll call it an arc, but I'll go with Iron Cat. The 5 issues.
Well, it's a mini. Yeah, I'd say I'd call that an arc. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
just
the whole book was really good. I don't want anybody thinking I'm a sycophant or anything. But no, I think that was a great arc for Felicia. Her and Tony had amazing chemistry. I love the suit. It took forever to come out, but it was worth the wait.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And again, it's 5 issues. Even if it was in a regular book, that's an arc these days. 5-6 issues.
So obviously it's Jed McKay, and then it was what was it? Perez. Yeah, on the.
Oh yeah, from Spider-Woman. Yeah.
And I really love the art too. It was just a really well done story, and that got me hyped for Mary Jane and Black Cat's book for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Or no, I gave you leeway too because my pick is also a mini series. the Spider-Man Ben Riley miniseries by Mr. JMD Mateus.
Another excellent choice. This is what I want for Ben. And it's not what I'm getting for Ben. Although plot twist for this week. We might actually be getting what we want. We'll see. We just
Yes,
gotta finish
because
up this Goblin Queen mess.
gobble gobble. Yeah, because
Exactly.
yeah, because for those of you who didn't see, oh god, he does get in his own goblin.
Gobble gobble.
Yeah, for those
Yep.
of you who did not see, yes, Janine. Well, if you read the Amazing Spider-Man 14 spoilers, yes, Janine is Hallows Eve, and she's getting her own miniseries in March. So
I mean, I think it's really cool that we're getting another female villain. Like, I think we're really lacking in that department, especially in the Spider-Verse. So I don't know. I'm kind of excited for it, and this will give him an excuse. I've never really cared for their relationship, so this will be an interesting dynamic if they actually like keep it up and she doesn't die. Like he has like an evil ex that's like one of his villains rogues gallery. I think that's cool.
And like I told you, there's like going to be his floating head of guilt, especially if he doesn't get Peter's memories back. If he doesn't have that Uncle Ben floating head of guilt.
Yeah, we only need one Uncle Ben floating head, so I think this is genius, honestly.
Yeah, and again, I don't know if that was a strength or a weakness, but it's like, when Ben has the Uncle Ben floating head of guilt. I mean, when he thought he was Peter, that was one thing, but it's like, I have the memory.
You're
I didn't do
cloned
that.
it.
I didn't let that burglar go. Wasn't my fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if they need to make him a hero again, but yeah, I think that might be a step in the right direction, taking most of Peter's memories from him.
I thought that they were gonna like make him the villain and put him on like Thunderbolts or something, like because they're just dying to have a Spider-Man on a Thunderbolt team. Like, am I lying? Like that would be kind of crazy, right? But then they still have Kane out there if they really wanted to do that, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, you could have your Spider-Man with an edge, or even if they want to take him like an anti-hero, because once again, if he doesn't have great power, great responsibility floating in his head.
Yeah, what does that Spider-Man look like? Yeah, exactly.
He could have all the repressed anger and none of the great power, great responsibility.
None of the guilt. That's actually a pretty dangerous combination, to be honest.
Ben Riley, or as I call him, Peter Petty.
That should totally be his alias when he checks into a hotel one of these days. Somebody make that happen for Phil.
Nice. So far, man, JMD Mateus and Jed McKay doing very well in this.
They're taking the lead. Mm-hmm. They took their jobs.
But I mean, look what we mentioned so far. It's like pretty much 90s
it's the
stuff.
Creme de la creme, though. So obviously.
Yeah. And again, DC, if you ever try to ape this, what Marvel's doing with the 90s stuff, a big component I think is bringing back 90s writers to do it.
Yeah, except for Dan Jurgens on any Superman book. I'm over that. I'm past that. Thanks. Maybe we got John Byrne back. That's more 80s or whatever, but.
And it's not 90s, but like late 2000s. But if they ever do start up a Booster Gold book again, let Dan Jurgens write that.
Yeah, exactly. He has his strengths and he has his weaknesses.
I mean, well, like a lot of writers, including our friend Mr. Bendis.
That's his pet project. It's just like why Stargirl works. It's because
Dan Jurgens created that character, so.
Exactly. It's like. Yeah,
but get some 90s writers in there. Like I know Mark Waid, I don't think has any more interest in writing the Flash, but get Mark Waid to write some 90s stories.
Anything, honestly.
Yeah, I mean the dude can write anything. He knows
he's like super steeped into that DC verse, and he loves like the stuff. He knows what the fans want. So yeah, I agree.
Alrighty, so best spider-based character, Lilith Hellfire.
Toby Brown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, as Spider UK.
Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk, yeah. Yes.
Hands down, absolutely. I loved that book.
Is that one?
Huh?
Is that one done? Did that whole
all that's done.
Okay.
We got so much good stuff like at the beginning to the middle of the year, and then like around about I would say like May, it just was like we forgot about the 60th. We forgot about so much. I was just like, oh no.
I mean, they came up with like a 60th year logo, but yeah, it doesn't seem like we got a ton.
They didn't really put it to work. I guess it's gonna be all for like the trades and stuff next year or something that come out. I don't know. I found that very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we can get more into that at the end, but yeah, I just best spider-based character. Do you have to ask me?
No, but you should probably tell the audience. I mean, they know.
All right, Ben Rally in the Beyond stuff in that JMD Mateus miniseries, not Chasm.
Not he's like have to be very specific, not Chasm. I don't know. I think he has potential to do something weird. Maybe not great, but weird.
I mean, I'm giving it a chance, but yeah, I mean, hopefully he does a not a heel. What's the opposite of a heel turn? Be baby faces again. Come on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's gonna pull himself back from the edge, and Janine's just gonna dive right over it.
And I'm gonna say that second place was definitely Felicia Hardy as Black Cat. So
Mm-hmm.
it was really hard for me not to choose her, but like since I picked her book, I was just like, okay, I'll give it to this person.
A lot of people find it hard when Felicia Hardy's around, though.
Exactly. Just ask the Flash. Hey, lives up to his name when she's around.
He's not the Flash. He's Flash Thompson.
He's the Flash of the Marvel Universe.
Hopefully, he's not the fastest man alive.
When it comes to Felicia, I think every guy's the fastest guy.
Hey-oh. Oh, okay. So me, wow. Well, yeah, I can see that. Felicia Hardy, definitely.
Superior puss.
Cat. All right. Ray. I just got a message from Ray. God, did I miss it?
It's not too late. We're gonna be rambling for a little bit, Ray.
Sorry, kids. I'm messaging him now. All right. So where are we at? Next category.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
I put. You could send it. We're recording right now. Okay! Exclamation point. Let me find the list again. All right. So, best merch. Lilith Hellfire.
I can't remember when the Imposter Funko Pops came out, if that was this year or I don't think it was this year though, but that's my favorite Spider-Man merch at this particular time, you know, where they're pointing at each other.
Oh, okay.
And then I really like the black Amazing Spider-Man #1 t-shirt that they had at Walmart this year. And I think it's probably still in stores right now. But yeah, they had a really cool all black with the cover of Spider-Man #1 on it.
Oh,
maybe it wasn't #1, but it was one of the covers. I can't think of what it is. I own 2 of them. I just haven't taken them out of the Walmart bag because they're black and I have dogs. So.
What was it?
T-shirt.
What was it? A t-shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I know from Hot Topic, the website. I got Amazing 300 on a black t-shirt.
No, it's not 300. It's definitely one of the older ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, generally, the shirts that you get out Hot Topic are exclusive, and you'll never find them anywhere else. Like specifically for like the Marvel merch.
Yeah. I like my. You know what?
Like I thought a lot of my Miles Morales stuff there, and I was bummed when I realized it was basically exclusive to that store, or you had to go find it online on like Amazon.
Yeah. You know what? That's not my pick, but yeah, I've worn that shirt. Anytime I like wear that shirt out, like I've worn it to work on Casual Friday, or I wear it out. I mean, that's the shirt I get most of the compliments on anymore. Is that one with the Amazing 300 cover on it?
Yeah. It's a great cover, to be fair.
and it's been duplicated many times on many different series.
So many times.
Especially if Todd McFarlane's involved.
Exactly. I was just about to say.
Hey, man, that's his. So, I mean, I guess he can do what he wants with it. But I'm surprised there isn't a. Well, he's not doing Marvel figures at the moment. I was gonna say I'm surprised there isn't some kind of figure or something based on that.
I forget. I think Hasbro still has the Marvel license, and I just want them to get a new, maybe Jack Pacific or something. Like, I'm so sick of Hasbro. Hasbro cheaps out at every single turn. Like, they lost the Disney Princess. They finally lost the Disney Princess rights, and it's going back to Mattel. And I would love to have Mattel work on Marvel again.
Well, I mean,
The face sculpts are so much better. I'm sorry, they just are.
Yeah. Well, don't a lot of them try to kind of cheap out anymore, unless it's like, I don't know. A lot of them, it seems like they're.
I think they did the Star Wars. They still have the Star Wars license too, as well. So yeah, if Hasbro could just go do something else, I would be happy. Like, go back to doing Transformers or something, man. You know?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Like metal Transformers. Like, I don't want no more of this plastic.
Oh,
We gotta go back to like the old school. Like, I would give probably my right arm, because I'm left-handed. So my right arm for like if they remade those original ones in actual metal die cast. Like, I would die. I need another Optimus Prime. I'm sorry, that's all metal. I do.
Did you know what? Yeah, you're preaching to the choir here. But did you see? I don't know if it's out yet, but there's like an Optimus Prime Lego set, and I guess you can actually like transform.
Yes, I saw that. It's a very hefty price tag, but I'm thinking about it.
It's on Phil's Amazon wishlist, kids.
Because I can't have any more. I saw like, I think it was like a Hogwarts, but we can't support Hogwarts anymore. So Harry Potter, yeah, we can't support it anymore. So
see, I lucked out. I never really got into Harry Potter, so it's hard. It's easy for me not.
Yeah, I can't buy the new dolls or anything. I'm just like, oh, why couldn't you come out 3 years ago when it was still okay? Now I just really can't. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for supporting J.K. Rowling. So it's like, ugh. I can't even play the new video game, guys. Feel bad for me because Hogwarts Legacy looks freaking amazing. Although it's about putting down a slave rebellion, so, you know, out of the question, kids.
All right, I found some merch. It's I don't possess this. It's not even available yet. I guess it's still up for pre-order. Well, the pre-order looks like it's sold out, but
hint, Danielle.
It's the new suit from Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not even like my favorite in the comic, but yeah, I thought the Funko looked pretty cool. But but yeah, that's like a Target exclusive.
Oh wait, no, it was Doctor Doom, not Doctor Octopus. Yeah, the new Doom one that was metal that came out was pretty cool, but it's not really Spider-Man related, unfortunately. That's my favorite Marvel one that came out this year.
But I guess this one, because I just found this today, I guess like it was up for pre-order, but like the pre-orders are sold out, so
they'll do another round. Don't worry.
Yeah, I wonder when they're all coming out, because this one was up for pre-order. There's like a Kyle Rayner.
Usually they give you the date. Usually a pre-order is like 3 months or so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know when this one.
Sometimes it can be 6 months though. What website was it? You know.
Well, it's Target.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a little different. Target's a little different. I know Amazon usually it's either 3 months or it's 6 months.
Yeah, I thought Amazon usually gave you dates, but yeah, I didn't see any dates.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Target, I didn't see a date for this, and like I said, there's a Ben Rally or not a Ben Rally, a Kyle Rayner Funko up for pre-order.
They're really digging on the bottom of the barrel at DC, aren't they?
Hey man, hey man, 90s are selling.
90s.
Because it's his original look, so.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, we have like almost all the other Green Lanterns, so yeah, that makes sense. We even have Jessica, we have a Simon one, so yeah, I guess it's time for Kyle to get one.
I mean, they do have a Kyle. I think they have like a White Lantern Kyle.
Yeah, they have the White Lantern one. Yeah, when they were doing that whole White Lantern line, Wonder Woman and all, Batman was the blue one or the violet one or whatever. Yeah.
So I wonder if they have anything else with this, because it says the Beyond Amazing collection, or is that just everything Spider-Man this year at Target?
They don't have a back. They don't have a back one to show you all the ones.
I just took that screenshot, but I believe
Usually, I think a minimum is like three to 5.
Let me double
in a
check.
Collection.
But I did look, and I don't think it was just like a picture on the back. But here, let me double check here. Yeah, no, it's just I know it just says Beyond Amazing and like another picture on the back. Yeah, there's no like.
Oh, this might be a standalone then.
Maybe, but yeah, it says Beyond Amazing collection. But I wonder if that's, like I said,
which is probably why it's sold out if it's a standalone and not part of a collection.
That could be, yeah.
Funkos
Where's
don't
our
really
black?
sell out anymore. Unless they're like
Oh, really?
super limited edition, the Diamond Collection or Disney or something like that. So
I'm sure they probably don't have it, but you know what Funko we need? Like Iron Cat.
give it a year or two, we might. Do we even
And
have a Mary Jane Funko? Or an Aunt May Funko? Marissa Tomei Aunt May Funko?
I don't think there's anything recent, but here, let me see. But I was gonna say, if I wonder if they're gonna do a Ben Riley Chasm Funko, which I don't like the
They might
cat,
do a Goblin Queen. Because that would be.
yeah, oh true. I was gonna say, but I have to support all things Ben Riley. Oh God. All right. No, I started. Yeah, I'm on Amazon. I just started typing in Mary Jane Watson, and then it just came up. It said "sexy poster."
Amazon knows what's up.
They have Mary Jane from the video game. They have MJ from Far From Home, and No Way Home. Yeah, I don't see any from like the comics. It looks like just the movies and the
Well, good for
game.
Zendaya.
Yeah, she got like two different ones.
Isn't it the one in the uniform or whatever? One of them.
Yeah, the No Way Home. Yeah,
Yeah, I do have that one somewhere.
yeah. The Far From Home one is her holding that maze from the when they're in
Yeah.
England. Yeah. Oh look, there's an Optimus Prime one.
It was on Black Friday sale for $3.99.
Oh, was it?
Mhm.
See, I was doing most of my Christmas shopping yesterday.
I had my Christmas shopping done in October because that's when the real deals actually happened. Everything was way more expensive than what I did in October. So I
Oh,
was just
really?
like, "You're kidding me? In this economy, you're not gonna like what happened to 80% off? Buy a burger, get a TV free. Like these kids don't know what it's about no more."
Well, I was gonna say when you used to have to go to the store, it'd be like the first three or something were 80% off or something.
Yeah. So
You have to trample
yeah,
people.
I don't foresee me ever going back out into the world for a Black Friday sale. Cause Target, Walmart, and freaking Best Buy weren't even open, and I said, "Good, give your employees that day off." I am happy about that. As somebody who had to work like 2 or 3 Black Fridays in their life, and never again. I'll never work in retail again.
I can't remember the last time I went out on Black Friday, but it's like unless you want to sit in a long line.
2017.
Who, me? No.
Yeah, me.
Oh, yeah, no,
It's
I
for a laptop. Yeah, I said nope, never again.
think it was longer than that for me. All right. Favorite writer?
Um, Not to sound simple, but Jed McKay, duh.
Well, keep it simple, stupid. I mean, again, we didn't have, not, I don't think anyone's going to argue with that. Because, yeah, I mean, they, just for the Spider-Man, again, like I said, that one shot, the Black Cat stuff, not to mention the other Marvel, Moon Knight and
Yeah.
Strange. The man's machine.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Well, hope you're not sensing a trend here, kids. But yeah, since you picked Jen McKay, I'll go Jam D. Mateus.
And I do want to give an honorable mention to Zeb Wells. I really do. But like, I don't know. It's just the overall other stuff. Like, obviously, one of the books I picked was, the Black Cat miniseries.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I know I'm very impatient, but I don't know, just the whole dragging out this whole what did Peter do? And and it's like I'm sure the just the constant crossovers aren't helping that, but
yeah.
I'm just like just let us know that mystery is losing momentum,
Absolutely.
And then it's like when everyone's like, "Oh, Peter," it's just like, "What? What the hell did he do?" It's the internet. Let us judge. Hold on. I don't know what Ray's doing. Sent 5 small voicemails. What the heck?
Just put them on speaker. Put them on blast.
Oh, maybe for like different categories. All right. So I have to hit the button each time we do a category. All right. Let's see. We got an after merch writer. Oh, favorite book.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This no, it might come as a surprise to some people, but I am gonna go with Edge of the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
That's Dan's slot.
Not the one that's out now. Though, that like that. What was that? The miniseries or? Because they had that one.
The one
Wasn't
that
it?
started in August
Okay.
that has
Okay.
5 issues so far.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean,
No.
overall, the 5 stories, solid. And then he has different artists too. The first one had Mark Bagley, and then the last one that just came out was Bob McLeod. So yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
like
mean,
that he has a different artist. I like that kind of perspective because obviously they're jumping around in the different universes and they're depicting that, and I think that's cool.
I didn't pick that up. I didn't think it was for me, but I can see that.
Well, I'm here for Noir Spider-Man, obviously. So.
Well, yeah, of course. Duh.
And then also they did some really cool stuff with Penny and Spider Gwen in that one as well. So
Hmm. Yeah, wasn't there like there was a bunch of new ones, wasn't it? Weren't there?
yeah,
Yeah, because I kept seeing headlines like, oh hey, look, there's a gay Spider Man. There's a princess Spider Man, or Spider Person. I was like, okay.
yeah, and I was surprised how well Dan handled that. Like absolutely shocked. So I'm gonna give him his flowers. When he does something right, I'll give him credit for it.
Oh yeah,
I might be salty, but I'm not petty.
that's right. Don't be stepping on my thing, man. Fail. Don't mind me. I'm just saving every voicemail, all the 30-second voicemails Ray's sending me. All right. But you know what? It might sound, I don't know, it might sound like lazy or something, but I don't know. And again, we'll give Zeb some credit, but I'll go the whole year Amazing Spider-Man because we, the first quarter we had, we wrapped up the Ben Riley stuff and then we jumped into the Zeb stuff. Which again,
Okay, fair enough.
I think like the Hobgoblin stuff intrigued me. Like, remember we were just like, oh hey, this could be their thing where we can make Betty a big bad or it's. And again, I'm willing to give the Ben Riley stuff a chance, and I don't know if it's going to be great, if it's going to be horrible, but I really want to see what they're going to do with Norm.
Yeah.
Are they
I
going to
wonder
poop
if
the
they're gonna
bed?
go the Lex Luthor route. It feels like they're very much want him to be Lex Luthor. Is the vibes I'm getting right now, and I mean I think the time for that has passed, but we'll see. I guess.
Well, it's just like he's going to go off the rails eventually. It's just a matter of when and how.
Ticking time bomb. Yes, sir.
Exactly. And I'm just hoping, the minute he does, it's Peter's going to be like, "Why do you think I took that job? So I can keep my eye on you."
Exactly. He's something of a scientist.
I know. I'm something of a madman myself. So yeah, so amazing. And again, I know we were complaining about maybe it taking too long too, but the Tombstone stuff wasn't bad. You had Ray gushing over it.
Yeah.
It's bringing people to the table because I know sometimes I don't know if like Ray is always there for Spider-Man, but the Tombstone he was there every issue for the Tombstone stuff at least. I know Russell was going off about the Hobgoblin stuff, so. If nothing else, I think Zeb's getting like maybe some new eyes on this book.
And that's what you always really want first. Any new quote unquote new iteration of a Spider-Man book, just hoping that it brings some new people to the table and opens up the market a bit.
And again, you had to follow, not only the Ben Rally stuff, but then the, who was last year's mysterious character?
Kindred. That will
Yeah.
forever burn my toast. You don't even know.
But again,
sorry.
like you said, I think Nick Spencer wanted to turn everything around, but someone behind the scenes was like, no. No,
Like, you're not just gonna drop that bombshell and leave, sir.
you can undo the Norman deflowering Gwen, but you ain't bringing that marriage back.
Exactly. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
no,
when
no.
Batman was getting married. We should have known better.
No. That was a big mistake. That should never have happened. Norman and the Gwen thing. No.
Literally don't. I don't care what I have to do to get that marriage back.
Again, we have Ben Reilly. We have Miles. Peter can be the married Spider-Man. I don't know if you want him to seem young for the kids, but we got enough young single Spider-Man. Come on.
Exactly.
Ugh. All right. Yes, Ray. I know you recorded one for each category. All right.
He thinks you're blonde?
Who am I, Ben Reilly? Oh, there's one more. Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Ray.
Couple of balls down the gop.
Wow. Sorry, hold on. I was on another screen. Ray, it's not my fault. Lilith.
Couple of balls down the gob.
All right. All right. So let's finish our categories, then we'll get the Russell and Ray. All right. Keep having to switch screens here. All right. So we did favorite writer, favorite book. All right. Favorite artist.
Mark Bagley, obviously. With John Romita Jr. As the honorable mention runner-up for sure. Both on the same book, obviously.
Yeah, and again, I'll echo both of those. I mean, especially the Bagley, but I also want to shout out. Oh, I forget his name. Let me look this up. The guy JM had on that Ben Reilly series.
Oh yeah,
I thought he did some good art there. And again, and once again, just not to trumpet that series. Well, I will trumpet that series, but it's like, I mean. The ultimate 90s throwaway character, Jam made Spider Side like not a complete cliche. Actually did something with that character.
coming to a Sony production near you. Watch out, Silk! Here comes Spider Side.
Oh my God! Watch that happen. It'd be like, yes, I'm the evil Parker clone because we can't use the good one because he looks too much like.
Because we say we killed him in the Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse.
Oh, I thought you were talking live action, but. That Ben Reilly Spider-Man penciler David Baldion.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Like especially those covers. Like that cover, like that one cover in #1. I was gonna even get like Ron Friends vibes off like that cover and stuff. But no, I mean the art was good. I mean, not completely 90s, but it did have like some like the interior is like somewhat of a 90s feel. But like modern stuff, like modern too.
Yeah.
No, it's like shut up about Ben Reilly.
No, this is your time of the year to shine for Ben Reilly. Glad you have something Ben Reilly to talk about.
Hey, I'm pulling a Ray. Remember last year, Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman. It rightly so. I mean, that was a pretty solid book, and F in the chat for Spider-Woman. Unfortunately, it's crazy. Silk still has a book, but
I have nothing against it. I collect it every month, and I think Kelly's doing the Lord's work over there. But how does Carol Danvers get a series for like I mean, she's already up to like 42 or issue 43 or something. I'm like, why couldn't Jessica Drew get that many?
Well, her Achilles heel is also what saves her. She's like so disconnected from the rest of the Spider-Verse. So like what brings other people in keeps other people away.
Well, I think they were trying to make her more the Spider Family, but I think that's what
killed it.
Well, no, I think that's kind of what's happening in that Dan Slott Spider-Man series now. What are we on, like 2 or 3 issues in? Yeah, when it looked like they killed Jessica Drew, I think they're gonna like kind of take her out of the Spider Family.
Okay, I mean,
her own thing.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, she should kind of be. I mean, her origin.
She always kind of has been,
Yeah, she had nothing. The name is similar, but besides that, she's had nothing to do with Peter Parker. The power set's different. I mean, she's closer to Miles than she is Peter, like power wise.
Yeah. But thank goodness she isn't like She-Hulk, like it's not like his cousin and they had a bad blood transfusion.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm surprised.
As much as I love She-Hulk, it is derivative as hell.
Oh yeah. But I'm surprised that back in that in that day that they didn't do that. They didn't tie her to him somehow. It's like, oh, she was there that same day. I'm surprised they didn't give her the Silk origin. It's like, oh, she got bit by that.
Thank God they didn't.
I know. Yeah, that is one of the big favors they did that character, is not tying her into his origin in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
It's Peter Parker's sister.
Illegitimate sister. Ooh. Ooh,
yeah,
but she's a robot and a clone. Ooh.
I was gonna say they weren't doing that back then. What was that, like late 70s, early 80s? Yeah, they weren't doing that then.
Yeah. She's your sister, mister.
Oh. All right. The only other you had best annual on here.
Did we have an annual? I can't remember now. I feel like we did. No. We didn't. It was last year.
Really? 60th anniversary and Spider-Man didn't get an annual?
I feel like we should have had an annual. I definitely think we should have had an annual.
I was trying to think. I'm like, wait, no one got an annual? Like Peter, Miles, no one got an annual?
Nobody. The last annual I remember was like Miles Morales from 2021. No, I'm not saying. I'm joking. It had to be more than that, but maybe.
Wait a minute. No, because I punched in Spider-Man 2022 annual, and the only thing that's coming up is I guess they put out one of those facsimiles of the original Amazing Spider-Man annual #1 where he fights the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
That just
shocks me. I think we might not have had one since Miles Morales' annual in 2021. I'm so serious.
It looks like it, but
that just can't be right.
For the 60th anniversary, they didn't do an annual?
Oh man, I hope Spider-Man doesn't turn into Marvel Superman, or they
we might have had a one-shot.
Lose respect for him.
I think we had a few one-shots or something along the way, but no annual.
I think that's probably what Beyond just took up so much time and resources, probably.
Yeah, but that Beyond was done by like the first quarter of this year.
Yeah, but that still took a lot of resources from the previous year too.
Yeah, true.
So maybe that's what it is. And then, Spider-Man had a couple of crossovers at the same time. Like, literally, one book was 2 crossovers, basically.
Cash grab. I'm surprised they didn't do that. Amazing Spider-Man annual, and then part 2. Check out part 2 in the X-Men annual. Something. I'm surprised they didn't do something like that.
Yeah, I think they were just so preoccupied with that whole thing that they're in the 60th anniversary. They were like they knew it was coming and they tried to do something cool, and then I think they just probably ran out of the budget or something. Had to be.
Oh, wait a minute. Was this 2021 or 22? Oh no, 2021.
Yeah, I told you. I don't think we had one this year at all.
Yeah, it was a Peter Parker. It was an Amazing Spider-Man annual, but yeah, 2021. July 2021. Huh.
Did I put best cover on there or not?
You did not, but if you would like to shout one out, please.
Oh, hold on. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can share my screen. This comes from Venom number 8, which of course is out. Hewing and Brian Hitch. Let me see if I can share. Give me one.
But
second.
yeah, I mean, while you're doing that, well, Ray sends stuff in for every category, so I'm sure he'll remind us if there was an annual and we forgot about it.
Yeah, here we go. I think I can do it. Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh, the one with Kang cutting him in half. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
excellent.
is pretty cool. The other way you can make that better is if you if you could make that like blacklight, like a blacklight poster or something.
I thought that's what they were gonna do, and I was like, oh, they didn't do it because it kind of was reminiscent of that Galactus blacklight, the huge one, Funko Pop.
Mhm.
So I thought that's what they were kind of going for the vibes. I was like, oh, it's not. Oh, bummer.
I was gonna say hold that up to the blacklight, but maybe they don't want all the nerds holding up blacklights in their rooms. Hell.
And realizing. Awkward.
All that wasted whip fluid.
Bring back the 70s, man. Give me a velvet blacklight poster. And a lava lamp, man.
And no one shaved the
And a
Lilith.
water bed, too.
You like them hairy, Lilith?
Oh, you're right. I do not dig a fursuit, so you're right.
Even the genitalia.
Just a little taco meat, and the only person that gets away with taco meat, as you should know, is Paul Blackthorne. Only allowable on Paul Blackthorne.
My favorite biscuit.
Oh my god, yeah.
Our unproblematic king, knock on wood.
Yeah, come on, Lilith. The 70s, even the genitalia had sideburns.
Yeah, fur bikinis. You're right. I mean, outside of personal hygiene trends, I'm just saying.
And then women could be naked. You wouldn't see nothing. It was just all hair. All right. Are you ready to hear feedback from two of our...
Oh, yeah. Do you have a favorite cover in mind? I know I just threw that out there. But to you,
I'm trying to think.
I know it's probably not your thing, but Carnage also had really great covers, but I know that art is not for everybody.
I've been reading Carnage. I mean, it's been decent. I mean, none of the Carnage covers have been springing to mind. I can't. Was that the beginning of this year or last year? But again, not to beat a dead horse, but that Death of Doctor Strange tie-in that we had with bending Black Cat on the cover. I remember that.
Yeah, I think that was the beginning of this year.
Okay, yeah, that one really stuck out to me.
All right, let's rustle up some feedback.
All right, so here first, I will do the written feedback from Russell. Don't mind me, kids. I can't do a Kentucky accent.
It's because you don't drink Mountain Dew. If you drink Mountain Dew, you'd be able to have it.
Oh, a Mountain Dew fueled Kentucky accent.
No, I invented that, you dick.
All right, so oh my. All right, so he starts off. Russell starts off. He goes, "Now keep in mind, I haven't read a ton of Spidey this year, and I am biased." And then in quotes, "Suck it, Lilith."
Suck it, Russell.
Present it, Russell.
Hey, oh man, it's been a while since we've got to present it. Wow, nice. All right, best single issue, Amazing Spider-Man number 12. Was that a Hobgoblin one?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. So
gobble gobble.
Best comic arc, Hobgoblin.
Gobble gobble.
Best Spider. Wait. What?
He's gonna pull a Ray, really?
Best Spider character. Best Spider character, Tombstone.
Okay.
I mean, doesn't have a spider theme, but okay. I mean, he's a spider villain, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that will allow it. He's in the Spider universe. It's fine.
I don't know what's going on.
Either does Russell. It's okay.
Hell. Oh, best merch, Marvel Legends multi-pack, Ultimate Symbiote Spidey, Silvermane, Razorback, Human Fly, and Molten Man.
Oh, okay.
Wait, somebody's high on that Mountain Dew.
Over a year ago, you dick.
Okay. Best writer, Jed McKay. I mean, we're behind
Okay.
that 100%. Best artist, Perich.
Okay.
Yep.
The Mountain Dew lines up.
And favorite book, of course, Amazing Spider-Man, because that's where the Hobgoblin.
Nice. Appreciate the feedback, Russell.
Thank you, Russell. All right, let me hold on. I might need a second to drop all Ray's feedback in the soundboard here, so everyone can hear it. Don't worry, it won't take long. I just gotta drag him over. All right.
That's what she said. Hey-o.
Hey-o. I mean, they're probably not gonna be in any particular order, so suck it if you wanted order. Suck it if you wanted order.
On this podcast, forget it.
Forget about it. And again, kids, not my fault. He sent him in as we were recording, so it's not like I could have been prepared ahead of time. All right, I think that's. All right, that's all of them. All right, Lilith. Yeah, have any you want to hear first, or just nah?
Just go ahead, let it rip.
Hey, all right, here we.
It is Taco Tuesday.
Hey, whoa! All right, here's Ray's pick for best comic issue.
Hello, Phil and Lilith. As I stand next to a busy highway, I'm going to give you my vote for. I'll do them one at a time because I just got to check the list each time for the annual Thwippy Awards. First one, best comic book issue. I had a look back at my CLZ database, made sure it fell in the 2022 category. There were so many towards the end of 2021 that I really loved, but that does not fall in 2022. So I'm going to say issue 21 of Spider-Woman. I thought it capped off a wonderful, wonderful series by Color Pacheco and Perich. So it was a little bit sad to see that series end, but it ended with a bang. So yeah, I'm going to say 21 for Spider-Woman.
Shocking.
I could not have seen that coming. Such a surprise.
I did not see that train coming. All right. Well, let's see if he can break the pattern here with best character.
The best spider-based character for me, and again, I am stretching the rules here. You're going to love this, Phil. It's not what you think. The best spider character for 2022 for me, what we covered with Wonder Man. I'm talking about Spider, the young sidekick to Simon Williams. He is based on the Spider through name, but I love his powers. You know, if you know, you know. I love his eventual powers and the Crazy Eight. So yeah, put me down for Spider.
Did he just pull a Charlie Esser?
He just picked a character from a '90s comic, kids. We covered it this year. But... well, she called you Charlie Esser, bro. All right, now Ray's best book. Hopefully, it was from sometime in this century. All right.
Our favorite book, but honorable mention for favorite writer to Jed McKay as well. Did a couple of issues for the Beyond, the BEY numbered issues of Amazing Spider-Man. Hats off to him. Fantastic work. As for best book, it's going to be hard to go past again. Spider-Woman Volume 7. Again, it finished up this year, so dominated for me both last year and this year, 21 and 22. Has to without a doubt go to that, and the goat team of Carla and Perich.
Speaking of wildlife, did I hear like some kind of Australian wildlife? It's like
it's just a drop beer.
I thought it was like some weird bird, probably like something like yellow-breasted dodo or doo-doo or something.
A platypus, babes. A platypus.
Whatever's on their money. I don't know. All right, best artist. Wonder if he's going to give it to Perich.
Wonder who this is going to be.
Wonder if he's going to give it to Perich. Let's see.
Best artist. Jeez, it's hard to. Oh, you guys probably read my mind. I will give honorary mention to Patrick Gleason. Enjoyed a lot of his artwork
Yes,
in
very good.
ASM. There's a bit of Mark Bagley floating around too, which is always good. But I've got to give it to the Spider Woman boy, Perich. Just consistent.
What's he gonna do next year?
He's also done some covers. I think
He
he's
just
drawn the
mentioned
cover
a
to
90s
Hellcat
book,
as
Lilith.
well.
He'll keep mentioning Spider
But
Woman.
he has been a tour de force this year as well. So sad to see the series end. But my vote has to go to Perich.
Carla, Para, if you guys ever need a body move.
Alex
I know
Saviuk?
surprised he did it. You probably didn't even think of it. But no, that Spider Woman team, if you ever need a body moved, I know you can call in Australia. All right. No, best writer. Is it going to be Carla Pacheco?
It better be at this point.
Favorite writer for 2022, without a shadow of a doubt. Come on. It would have to go to Carla Pacheco. She wrapped up
Mark your
the
bingo
Spider-Man
cards, kids.
series, Volume 7, with a bang, as mentioned earlier.
Banger.
And yeah, an absolute treat. Honoring, respecting the source material,
The
adding
Australian
something
treat.
different, modernizing some stuff with Perich as well. Just, modernizing the suit. We've got the spiderweb fans, all that sort of stuff. But just crazy writing and a bit of self-referential inside jokes. So yeah, it has to go to Carla for that.
All right, best merch. Was there any Jessica Drew merch out this year?
I have no idea. I've yet to have a Spider Woman T-shirt, so I'm kind of bummed about that. I'm sure I can find it on like Etsy, but I don't think I've ever seen it out in the wild.
I was gonna say you could pull off if they have one of those like costume T-shirts.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what you said for merch, Ray.
Okay, so best merch for me, it's the 2-horse race here.
Oh, that
So
drop
it's going to
bear,
be
shut up.
both of them are retro Hasbro Legends figures. There's a pretty good one of Ben Reilly in his more modern, shall we say, Scarlet Spider suit. But I have to give it to the reissue of Spider-Man. It was a reissue. I mean, that figure was long out of production. It was going for hundreds of dollars. Now you can actually just order it and you get the classic look with a couple of webs. So my vote is for that one.
Thwip. All right, we only got 2 left. Best arc. Is it going to be a Spider-Woman arc?
The last arc of Spider Woman, obviously.
You know what? It's not a surprise he's mentioning Spider-Woman in every category almost, but I'm surprised he hasn't mentioned any Tombstone yet.
I thought he was gonna do the Tombstone for best character. I thought he was gonna pull a Russell. I honestly
For best
did.
Spider character, I was going to say I was
Yeah.
waiting for those two to yeah. All right, best arc.
It's Ray again.
All right.
So for the best comic book arc, again, I had to refer to my database 2022, and I've only got like a few to be fair, a few Spider titles that I did collect. So I haven't done the Miles Morales or Silk, so I'm not sure what votes for those stories. But
This woman?
for me, it kind of bleeds into from 2021 a little bit of cheating. I thought the Beyond arc, in Amazing Spider-Man with Ben Reilly,
Ended
was
this
quite
year.
entertaining. Kind of culminates towards the end the beginning of 2022.
That's a Spider Pimp.
Just with what happened with Peter in hospital yet again, but with Ben Reilly, I thought I really enjoyed that. It's unfortunate that the whole thing took a nosedive towards the end of that run, but yeah. So the Beyond arc, I'd say for my vote for the favorite comic book arc.
That's right. Peter Parker still feeling that crippling medical debt.
Because he's American.
That's right. It's probably like 4 in the Ray. It's like, wait, what?
It's foreign to everybody but us, honestly.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Canadians kind of get it, but not really. Not as bad.
Yeah. All right. And best annual. So I wonder what he said for this. Well, I guess if there was an annual, Ray will let us know.
Finally, as the favourite best annual of this year, look, I haven't read that many annuals, I've got to say, that do include Spider-Man in there. So I'm going to choose something a little bit out of left field, and no, it's not Moon Knight, but you would not be wrong if you thought that that was on my mind. No, this one I'm going to give to Crypt of Shadows. It was not exactly an annual, but it was an anthology.
One shot,
a lot of stories. It's got Spider-Man in there, so it qualifies. Him being hunted by Elsa Bloodstone.
Oh, of course, Elsa Bloodstone.
What more do you want? And if you want more, yep, the Human Torch is there too. So Johnny Storm. So that was a nice little ditty in the annual. So I'd give it to that. Also, as well, honourable mentions to stories on Morbius, which was pretty cool.
It's Morbin time, baby.
Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night. So yeah, Crypt of Shadows. I'm not sure if that qualifies. Let me know.
We'll allow it because it's so bad. It's so bad this year.
You know the trolls would buy it. Whoever does the merchandise, you need to put Morbius's face on like some kind of like big circular object, so people go, "It's Morbin time."
Oh, I did want to do just a quick little shout out to I don't know if you're like familiar with like the I think it's an all ages book. It's like basically Double Trouble. They've had Spider-Man and Venom Double Trouble and Thor and Loki Double Trouble previously. This one is Peter Parker and Miles Morales Spider-Man Double Trouble, and it's so cute. It's basically Miles is super young. It's kind of in the vein of Spidey's Amazing Friends kind of artwork. And it's Take Your Sidekick to Work Day. And I just thought it was so cute.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I haven't read them, but...
Yeah, the Thor and Loki one was really good. I thought that was the better of the two. But this one is definitely, this third one is the best one yet. So...
Well, yeah.
Just thought I'd throw that out there.
If any character should get an all ages treatment, it should be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
DC, where's your Superman all ages?
I mean, technically, almost any Superman book, for the most part, before Bendis could have been an all-ages book.
True.
I mean, no, it was like nothing really gratuitous about Superman. And that was kind of like, that's his shtick,
And Bendis came to town.
Well, no, ever since New 52, I'll say. I mean, nothing egregious, but definitely like that Rogazar stuff was super violent, and it was like a lot of unnecessary misogyny and other stuff in there that just, if I had a kid, wouldn't let him read.
Like, what, you mean killing the entire city of Kandor?
Exactly. Genocide and yeah.
All that fun stuff. But damn it, I should have seen that Crypt of Shadows coming.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, there was a quick Spider-Man in there, but of course, Ray would step over Tiger's corpse to get to Elsa Bloodstone. All right, that's how bad.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. I don't want to know what's going on in that house. All right. Anything else, Wolf Hellfire? Anything Spider-Man we should mention?
No, but we did kind of talk about it in Messenger about the disappointment that the 60th anniversary was. So
yes,
I mean, we were so hyped at first, and it seemed like they had like a whole year planned. It was like a whole thing, and then Beyond happened, and then after that, outside of that little stupid artwork on every cover, nothing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, again, except for like random merch like that Funko and stuff. I don't know, have they really done a lot for the 60th anniversary? And again, it's like, I mean, as good as Zeb's story is, it's like, I mean, was last year's Beyond story,
we restarted. I think like they restarted Spider-Man just because it was the 60th anniversary, the numbering and stuff. So
yeah, but it's like, was the Beyond stuff
we
more
didn't need to.
Yeah, but would the Beyond? Yeah, they were 7 issues away from 100. Why wouldn't you have that 100th issue in the same? You could have the 100th issue, and then what was that? 800? Was that 8 or 900? Or was it
900?
You could have 2 anniversary issues in the 60th anniversary. I don't know why they didn't do
that. It's crazy.
Every time a new writer comes in anymore, they have to go to a new number 1. I don't understand why. And again, it's like, wouldn't Beyond stuff be more in keeping with the 60th anniversary, because there were 3 issues a month?
Yep. I remember the article and everything. Celebrate 60 Beyond Amazing Years. And I guess Beyond was just the event, and that they just, like I said, I feel like they ran out of the budget. I know they had a whole thing with the Comic-Con Museum in San Diego that they did the Marvel Spider-Man Beyond Amazing exhibit and stuff. That was really cool if you guys want to look that up. But yeah, I think they kind of just blew the budget, and it was what it was.
And it's like by the time, I mean, they've been hyping Dark Web.
Okay, they had, let me see, they had 1, 2, 3, 4. They had 4 like statues that came out. They had that Mary Jane and Spider-Man with the Tiger plush set. But all the stuff was like super expensive at Comic-Con and not really available to like, you know, regular fans. You know, they had like a it's like all this limited exclusive merch that was like at Comic-Con that just no regular fan had hope of getting. I mean, maybe outside of that Marvel Legends Spider-Man Homecoming with Ned and Peter. I think maybe that would have been the only one. Like the watch I really wanted. It had the 60th anniversary. It had like 1962 to 2022, and it was blue and red and silver. Can't find that. Good luck.
I mean, is it just a sign of the times that they went more with the merch than actual like comic books, like, you know, one shots or mini series, or just like, you know, more stuff for the 60th comic, you know, comic centric?
Yeah, I think that's just a sign of the times at this point, unfortunately.
I mean, I know Spider-Man's probably the number one money making machine.
They could have put like out a video or something on like Disney Plus. Like, where's the behind the scenes 60 years of Spider-Man on Disney Plus? Are you kidding me?
Let's celebrate.
Are you kidding me?
Let's celebrate Stan and Steve Ditko, you know, for creating Spider-Man 60 years ago. Yeah, they could have done
that's insane to me. What the hell is Disney Plus even for then? Sorry, Andor, but like I'd much rather have that.
And you knew that. Oh God, don't get me started on Andor. But it's like, yeah, I mean, you want streaming numbers? Yeah, do a Spider-Man special for the 60th anniversary. It's like, even, you know,
why does it take a fan to even put that thought into the atmosphere? Like, I think, you know, this is what I mean. It's just so corporatized now. Everything is so corporatized that they don't have people that actually love the product, like working at the executive and C-level, you know, stuff.
Oh, like us. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly.
And again, it's Spider-Man. It's like your most recognizable character. People who've never picked up a comic book, no matter what age they are, know who Spider-Man is. It's like, you want something to get you
listen. This is how Spider-Man turns into Superman. Just a pure cash grab, losing respect for the character, and the next thing you know, he's out killing people, and Uncle Ben means nothing. Mark my words!
If not before, they should have had that 60th anniversary Spider-Man special ready to go for Disney Plus. You drop it on Thanksgiving weekend.
Exactly. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but you know, at least we do have writers and artists and people like on the book that care about the character. But I feel like corporate is just they see him as just a merchandising machine at this point, and it doesn't matter. Just crank out the books. Who cares? We got them in the movies now. Tom Holland's good for another 10 years.
Maintain the status quo. Don't let him get married again. It's like, really. I think part of the problem is like,
you know what we have to do, don't you?
What?
So we have to trick Tom and Zendaya into getting married. And then then the fans will demand they get married in the movie, and then that'll force the comic books to make them get married. So come on, kids, let's mind F those two kids into getting married so we can get the marriage. I think that's the only way that I can see it happening. Honestly, that's how crazy the world is right now.
I mean, that's how it originally happened. Stan was going to marry them off in the comics, you know, the newspaper strip, and they wanted to time it for the same thing in the, you know, in the
exactly. But then that could backfire, and we get freaking Reign of the Spider-Man. Because you know they tried to get poor Clark married. They were like, "Well, we gotta wait, so let's just kill him." You know, go check out Death of Superman on the last episode of Ultimate Unlimited. Justice,
I mean, we
get that reference.
We have enough Spider-Man to do Reign of the Spider-Man. I mean, Miles Morales, Ben Riley, Kane.
And we had the whole Edge of the Spider-Verse. Yeah.
Yes.
Spider-Gwen even could step up, you know? Just saying. Mary Jane, Felicia, Flash, Ned, bring them all back. Who cares?
I mean, I kind of feel like Slot was trying to do that during Clone Conspiracy, but no, yeah, Reign of the Spider-Man. I mean,
90s are hot. Just saying. We're begging for the marriage and they're going to kill him and we get Reign of the Spider-Man. Mark my words.
Miles Morales running around in a leather jacket. Don't call me Spider-Boy.
Exactly.
All right. So anything else?
It's been a year for Spider-Man, and yeah, looking forward to 2023. See what that's about. We'll get into the Spider-Verse 2 at the end of next year, so I very much look forward to reviewing that. That's like the big thing that I have coming. Oh my God, sorry. The big thing that I'm looking forward to for next year for sure.
Yeah, but man, I was hoping that was like the beginning or middle of next year, the end of next. So
Is it the end of next year, or did they switch it?
No, you're probably right. I'm just saying they pushed it back like a whole year.
Yeah, I thought they pushed it back to a whole year. Let me see. Oh no, April. Okay, sweet.
Yay! Yeah, part 1 because it's a 2-parter, right?
Oh wait, no, that's not right.
No,
June. Yeah.
June 2nd. Yeah. Well, it's better than the end of the year. It's the middle of the year, so.
Yeah, they don't want to compete with anything else, really. So.
Well, it's summer.
Yeah, that's the beginning of summer, though.
Yeah, but remember when they did Into the Spider-Verse? That was like at Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, that's why I thought they were definitely going to do it again, and that was going to be like Sony's like end of the quarter cash grab. If they were smart, that's what they would do. But
this year, I think they were going to do it last quarter, but yeah, then they pushed it back.
Ooh. Well, I look forward to talking about that over on the main Cape show. So.
Oh, we're gonna do it there. Okay.
I mean, or here, whatever you want to do.
Oh, we're gonna we'll cover it, kids. No, wherever. I mean, it's on the same feed, so really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we will cover it, kids. So it'll be on this feed. All right. So is that it for this year, Lilith Hellfire?
It's a wrap on Ultimate Spider-Cast 2022. We did it, boys!
But don't worry, as Lilith Hellfire said, we're going to milk Spider-Man for all he's worth. So yes, come back in January.
And when that 69th year rolls around, you better believe we're going to have 69 years of Spider-Man. Suck it, Marvel.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Even if we're not even podcasting, we're just going to come back for the 69th year of Spider-Man.
Oh, the revival. The Ultimate Spider-Cast revival. Just like they're bringing back all those 90s shows.
Exactly.
All right, but yes, kids, when we come back in January, the first week, we're going to come out strong with a redhead. We're going to cover Marvel Team Up 79 with Red Sonja.
Ooh, you know Lilith loves that.
And then the week 2, we're going to cover that Spider-Man Red Sonja miniseries.
You know Lilith likes that.
And then week 3. Oh, yes, there's 5 weeks. Yeah. So, yes, week 3, we're going to cover the original Amazing Spider-Man 11 and 12. Give you some classic Betty Brands before we get to week 4, Web of Spider-Man 91 and 92 with some 90s Betty Brand.
Pouches, baby!
Gunslinging it all, yes. So we're going to get some Red Sonja and some Betty Brant in January. And then, of course, at the end of the month, you'll get your Scarlet Pimp Sausage Fest.
Bad Babysitters Club reunites. Keeping Phil up and giving them candy.
I can't blink. All right, kids. So send your thoughts on send us your thoughts on your favorite things, Spider-Man stuff from 2022 and all the stuff coming up in January. And hopefully you have some weird animals making noise in the background. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, on Twitter. You can find Capes and Lunatics on Hive now. You can find all the links to all the various social medias for all of our shows, including the new shows for 2023, Salty and Petty with us, me and Lilith, just talking random, whatever the hell we feel like.
Rant pants activate, baby.
And right here on this feed.
Oh wait, rant snuggie. Sorry, so we don't get sued. Rant snuggie.
I invented that, you dick. That's right, kids. And right here on this feed, that'll be on Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. But right here, we'll also have Marvel Tales with myself and Justin talking something more different, a different Marvel tale.
All new,
week.
all different.
You wait till you tremble in fear, kids, because we have a month-long April Fool's prank planned for you in April. We picked a huge bad storyline to cover in April. We're just gonna poo-poo all over it. All right. Pure 90s garbage. All right, so find links to all the various social medias, links to the YouTube channel. Everything we do gets a video there, so smash that subscribe button so you don't miss anything we do on any of the feeds.
Smash it.
And of course, the Patreon. Once again, we're paying for this out of our own pocket. Every little bit helps, but $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats. And superhero movie brackets are over, but you can subscribe now and hear the whole series from beginning to end. The year saga, my yearly saga of pain. And Lilith Hellfire has decreed and made it law. If you are a patron, you get to decide what we talk about in 2023. And we'll have some extra surprises for you too. So yes, you want to subscribe to the Patreon. All right, so subscribe to the Patreon and pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. And if you just want to rain random money on us, because remember, December is Lilith Hellfire's birthday. Oh, that's so cool. December is Jesus Christ's birthday and the Antichrist birthday. Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, yes, if you just use that Cash App link, if you just want to rain random money on us,
make it rain.
Find it all at Linktree at linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right. Lilith Hellfire, if any of these boys wants you to tell them how wrong they were in their picks, where can they get a hold of you?
If you nerds want to argue about any nerd-related content on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter while it's still kicking and breathing at Lilith Hellfire, on Hive, the new place to be on the interwebs at Lilith Hellfire, and of course, being a cringe millennial, making all the comments and maybe some of the content over on TikTok. That's at Lilith Hellfire 69. Duh.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
And this is very topical, this episode.
Suck it, Russell.
I forget, do we have a second Ray? No, you just say he likes it long. Oh, no.
Because Ray likes it hard. And Ray likes it long. Gotta make room. Somebody was trying to sneak it in. Bigger is better.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us for this year. Come back next year. We're not going nowhere. Ultimate Spidercast is here to stay. Hopefully we'll reconvene and talk some dark web. But until then, swing on back into 2023.
Thwip, thwip, thwippity, thwip.